What's up, guys? Physical Media Guy here. About to show you guys what I picked up. I picked up two big bags here filled with DVDs. And you guys know my favorite shit to do is to buy DVDs and Blu-rays at a low cost. So I went to a pawn store. Actually, it's a pretty well-known pawn store. It's called Cash America Pawn Stores, which I actually think that they made a mistake or something, because the sign said $5 for 10 DVDs. So we're talking about a 50 cents a pop. You can't go wrong with this. $5 for 10 DVDs. If you do the math, that's 50 cents a pop. It's a great deal, and I was gonna be there picking up DVDs. I got 30 of them. Spent $15 on 30 badass DVDs. Well, not actually badass, but pretty good, decent DVDs with well-known actors and pretty cool stuff that I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up on. So without further delays, I am gonna start off with a horror movie here. It's called Hit and Run, unrated. This is the unrated version of Hit and Run, and it looks pretty cool, man. I don't know. It's from MGM, and it came out in the mid-2000s, and definitely worth checking out. This is the unrated version, and it has a pretty cool slipcover here. I did see it at Best Buy a long time ago for of course for a lot more, but yeah, this is one that I got. Then I picked up In My Country with Samuel L. Jackson. Not too sure what this is, but it says it's a beautiful and important film called To Nelson Mandela. So there you go, it has it there, and definitely worth checking out. Let me turn this thing on, because there you go, a lot better, because I can't really read what's going on here. So yeah, this is 103 minutes, rated R, and it's actually it's in 1996, and about the South African government and all that stuff. So yeah, so it should be definitely a very important film, like Nelson Mandela says, with Samuel L. Jackson in there. Then I got The End of the Spear. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like it was a Blockbuster release. And yeah, they're all in pretty good shape. It's a Blockbuster release, but they're in good shape. It's not scratched or anything. I made sure of that before I bought them. Then I got one here, Good Luck Chuck. This is an old, cool, funny comedy here with Jessica Alba and Dane Cook. And yeah, man, I really dig this one when it first came out. I think I saw it in the movie theaters. I was really happy with it, and I thought it was pretty funny. $14.99 it was the price at Blockbuster, but of course I bought it at this pawn store. But you can't go wrong once you hit a price that says $5 for 10 DVDs. You have to get it. Then I got here the CNN Tribute, America Remembers. This is actually what took place in 9/11 with the Twin Towers, and it's a bunch of footage and what aired on CNN that day and stuff. So yeah, this is a pretty cool thing to have, and thing to remember and to watch every now and then, see how it happened. I was pretty young at that moment, but yeah, it was at 8:46 a.m. on September 11 when they hijacked the airplanes and they crashed it into the Twin Towers, and it was in my opinion, the worst day in United States history. Very, very sad. A lot of people died and stuff. So this is definitely, I had to check this out. It's cool that it has a snap case, and these are the chapters. Pretty cool stuff here. To for 50 cents, must buy. Then I got here one I've never even heard of, and it's called The White Oleander. And I have no idea what this is, but it does have Michelle Pfeiffer in it and Renee Zellweger. So definitely with the snap case, got to get it from Warner Brothers. Then I got this one here from Touchstones Pictures, the sister company of Disney. This is Ashton Kutcher and Amanda Peet and A Lot Like Love. I remember this one. I saw this one a very long time ago, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, not bad to get. Also picked up Kevin Spacey and Danny DeVito here in The Big Kahuna, And this one is in pretty good shape. This is the widescreen version of it, and pretty good movie. It's brought up by Universal Studios, Universal Pictures, and then this one, of course, Warner Brothers. The whole 10 yards with the one and only Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry from Friends. Also have one I'm not really interested in, but I'm definitely gonna watch it because, you know, I don't know. I love part 1 and part 2 as a kid for sure, but there is a third one, and I believe there's actually a fourth one as well. But this is Home Alone 3. Do not know too much about this, and honestly, I never really cared. To me, it finished with part 2. Part 1 and 2 were amazing, but nevertheless, I'm open-minded to checking this out. And I got a Chow Yun-Fat movie with Mark Wahlberg here. Very good shape, very good condition. Snap case and more. It's a pretty cool set here. So yeah, so this is from New Line Cinema. The Corruptor with Mark Wahlberg and Chow Yun-Fat. Had to pick that baby up. Then I got Double Take with, of course, Eddie Griffin and Orlando Jones. Comedy movie from the early 2000s, I believe. Yeah, it's from the early 2000s. Pretty cool. I got this rare one here. I've never even heard about this, but it has Angelina Jolie, and it's called Hell's Kitchen, and supposedly it's an A+ movie. It says E! Online, and Vibe magazine called it powerful. I'm not too sure what's it about, but it looks pretty cool. Never even heard of it. It's called the Hell's Kitchen. Let me know if you guys have ever seen that. Then I got this, seems to be like a gay movie because it says boy meets boy, boy likes boy, boy oh boy. So it's called Get Real. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it supposedly it's good, and it has the official selection Sundance Film Festival. And yeah, it's basically a gay movie by Paramount. And usually these movies turn out to be pretty good, and definitely worth my time. And it came out in 1999, so pretty interesting. Another one that came out in 1999. This is The Wild Wild West with Will Smith and Kevin Kline and Salma Hayek and the whole bunch. This is, of course, released by Warner Brothers, and it has a snap case as usual. Very good shape, very, very good condition. There's a little booklet here, and all the chapters and all the cool stuff here from The Wild Wild West. Had a pretty good soundtrack as well. I remember the soundtrack. Very memorable movie. On to the second bag. This is a horror movie called Dot Kill. Never even heard of it, but apparently it was at Blockbuster since it has a Blockbuster cover. It's one of those Blockbuster movies. Dot Kill. Then I have here Ashley Judd and Morgan Freeman, High Crimes. Yes, I've never had this. I actually thought I had it. I had to double check because I could have sworn I had it, but I didn't, so I picked it up. Then I got Bad Education. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this. This is actually a Sony Pictures classic, and it is an NC-17 movie. So I have no idea what I'm getting myself into with this. Bad Education. Then I got DOA, Dead or Alive, a bunch of hot chicks and a couple of Chinese guys in the back. Dimension Extreme, one of my favorite companies, so it must be good. It must be one of those crazy, over-the-top action movies or horror, gory stuff. That's what I like about them. And it's interesting because it has the Blockbuster exclusive rental disc. So that's a throwback right there. Really happy I got this. Especially for the price I'm getting these things. It was super cheap. Super cheap. Steven Seagal and Pistol Whipped. Interesting to have this. I really wanted it. Then I got In the Cut with Meg Ryan and Mark Ruffalo. I've never even heard of this. I don't know about this. Match Point. I heard this was pretty good. This is written and directed by Woody Allen. So yeah, man, and it has, of course, the beautiful Scarlett Johansson at her prime right here. She looks gorgeous. She's one of my favorite actresses because just of the way she looks. Not of the way she looks, but she's also a really good actress as well. But she's beautiful. And Lawrence Fishburne and Stephen Baldwin. This is a classic. This is from 1995, Fled. I remember this one vividly. Really good movie here. Very high pace, very entertaining. A lot of shit going on all at once. And this is a MGM release. Lawrence Fishburne was really pretty young in this movie. And I got Keenen Ivory Wayans and John Voight, which is Angelina's father, and Most Wanted. Now the cover is a little fucked up. Like it's not. It looks like it got wet or something. So that kind of sucks. But whatever. For 50 cents a DVD, 50 cents a pop, can't go wrong with it. This is a snap case. This is a New Line Cinema. Mainly the ones that did these snap cases were New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers. I mean, every now and then some other company would do it, but mostly in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was just a Warner Brothers or New Line Cinema. Then I got here Whoopi Goldberg and Sister Act. I had to double check again to see if I had this one or not, because I could have sworn I had it, but no. I don't even have part 2, so I don't have none of them. So happy to get that. And then I got The Changeling here with Angelina Jolie and John Malkovich. Heard good stuff about this, but I've never seen it. This is, of course, the Blockbuster cover, Blockbuster tag, Blockbuster case. Then, talking about John Malkovich, I got here Being John Malkovich. I remember this one was really good movie back in the day when I saw it. And it has Cameron Diaz and John Cusack as well. And it's awesome, man. Like, very interesting movie. If you haven't seen it, make sure to catch it, stream it, watch it somehow, because I recommend this. I've seen this a couple of times and it was really, really good. Being John Malkovich. Then I got this old school one, very, very old. This shit came out, I don't even know when, and it's actually packaged, made in Hong Kong or Taiwan, I don't know. And this is Vincent Price in the Bat. So yeah, so this is a very old school movie. It runs in 80 minutes. Of course, it's gonna be in black and white. And I believe this is from 1959. I'm not sure what year. I mean, it doesn't say the year, but I don't know. I can't remember the year. But this is a very old movie, The Bat, with Vincent Price. Then I got American Pie presents Bandcamp. I did not have Bandcamp, so I had to get Bandcamp. Of course, not as good as the original trilogy, which was American Pie 2, and American Wedding. Those were my favorites. But the side ones are not that bad. Not as bad as people say it is. They're not nowhere near as funny or as good as the first ones, but alright. And then last but not least, this is a badass movie that I can't believe I never picked up, and I don't have it. I mean, I did see it a long time ago, but I must have seen it at a friend's house or something, but I remember it was really, really good, and it was based on a true story. And this is Christina Ricci and Charlize Theron and Monster. Really, really badass movie. If you guys never seen this, I highly recommend this. I'm so glad I picked it up for such a cheap price. All these movies, I just showed you guys 30 movies, and I spent $15 at it. I think that was the deal of the year for sure. I could have gotten more, but I didn't have time because I had to rush. I was on my way to go see my grandma, and but definitely I had to go back to that pawn store and watch and see what else they got over there. But definitely a winner. Good prices, good movies, and definitely I'm gonna go back to the pawn store and check to see if I could get some more stuff, some more goodies. Hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys next time. Later.